Pierre Kovacs, and welcome to Capital Conversations, a monthly deep dive that takes a 360 view of digital transformations in capital markets. With an unpredictable market, history has proven that business resilience is dependent on continued investment in technology. Together with our guests across corporate and investment banking, wealth management, asset management, and market infrastructure, we'll discuss how capital markets are innovating to weather the current market climate. Today, we'll focus on wealth and asset management with Denis Devnarian, Head of Product Strategy and Innovation at Amundi Technology. Hi, Denis, how are you?
Hello, hi, Pierre. Thanks a lot for the invitation. It's a real pleasure.
I'm glad to have you. Can you tell us a bit more about yourself?
Yes. So yeah, as you said, I'm in charge of the product strategy and innovation and the product marketing within Amundi Technology Group. So just maybe a few words to put in the context. So Amundi Technology, it is really the IT arm of the Amundi Asset Management Group, and what we are developing, maintaining, and innovating is really all the solutions around the Alto platform. And so the Alto platform is a 100% cloud-based solution. It is and based on an open architecture, relying on mainly open source technology, and it is dedicated to asset management, wealth management, and the savings industry.
Mm-hmm. So you serve multiple clients. You have one portfolio management solution that with which you're going to serve multiple clients.
Yes. So the idea within Amundi Technology was to be able to package our Alto platform that we are used internally to manage for Amundi Asset Management nearly around 2 trillion euros of asset under management, to be able to offer this platform to our peers, and we not only offer the platform as a software solution, but also the business processes. That means which are relying on Amundi Group. When I mean business processes, it's about billing, it's about the middle office, it's about risk, and about the data processing, which is a key element nowadays in the whole activity for the Amundi Group and the whole industry.
Fantastic. So before we have a closer look at Alto, maybe I would like to have your view on the different innovation programs. You've been driven this kind of product strategy and innovation in various positions. So today for Amundi, which, as you say, is one of the largest European asset manager with almost, as you said, 2 trillion asset under management. And you previously have a similar role in a fintech startup, so very different setup. And before that, you also did that for large vendors. You come from your initial role is a trader in a bank. So in your experience, what are the most and less successful innovation programs?
No, thanks, Pierre, for recalling that I'm maybe too old for innovation. That's possible, but more seriously, innovation, yeah, it's a specific element. In fact, innovation is mainly about the business, mainly understanding the business from whatever area you are, whether you're from a trading, from a risk, from a big software or fintech. At Amundi, it's how you understand the business and the external factors impacting your business. So it's the main, I would say, the main factor, the main factor of success, if I may, and then maybe we can have some example, is about how you define a clear business need for a specific group of users, whether it's a trader or the risk guy or a portfolio manager. So a specific need, and then how you scale it to a larger community. So it's a specific area. And so it's not about, I will not call it about fundamental research or fundamental innovation. It's more, I would say, it's an applied innovation. So for me, innovation success is a kind of a combination. It's a hybrid model. You have a deep and the way we organized at Amundi Technology is we have a core team which are defining, designing, testing, I would say, different innovation patterns, and then we push it to a community group of users to try to appropriate and to use it globally. So it's a hybrid schema, I would say.
Yeah, I love really your approach to innovation, and that's very much in line with what our CTO would say. You know, he tends to say innovation is when you think very carefully to a specific problem for your specific clients in their particular environments. You know, meaning that you cannot just, you know, not just trying to reapply, you know, old solutions. You, of course, you want to reapply some patterns that are proven, but innovation is really when you really focus on this particular problem in this particular environment, and when you come up with something new. And in your field, I mean, there's no shortage of drivers or challenges, right? It's almost inevitable. Where given obviously the current markets, where you need to pivot quickly, whether it's for Amundi or their clients. There's the new demographic coming, who are very digitally savvy and expect new innovative solutions to manage their wealth from an early stage. On the other end of the spectrum, we have these aging populations now who needs retirement solution, which I mean are not just up to the point of their retirement, but through their retirement. And also they're also concerned about the transfer of their wealth to the next generation. There's more demand for bespoke solutions aligned with the individual ethos. There's obviously climate change challenges. There's a very demanding regulation, and there's all the technology opportunities on top of that, with artificial intelligence, the ability to process maybe more alternative data sources. So yeah, there's so much in your field. Could you share one of the recent innovation at Amundi?
No, but yeah, you summarized quite a number in a very nice way of topics that are our daily concern within Amundi Group. So it's really a good spectrum. So if I quote what some of the elements that you mentioned, so part of all this is also regulation embedded in all what you just described. If I take an example and how you relate to your previous question about innovation success and what is happening based on the market condition. So we have launched end of last year a new solution about ESG. So you are talking about climate changes. So this is what we call Alto Sustainability. But what is interesting is to see how it was initiated. So of course, within Amundi Group, we have been working on ESG since maybe 10 years, maybe 11, 12. So part of internal for the Amundi Group, for all our asset under management, I would say research. But the idea for the solution, what we call the solution Alto Sustainability, it has been designed, initiated a year ago. It's a year ago back. So you see then the time frame of innovation within our Amundi Innovation Lab, okay, which is a group of people testing, validating, but working very closely. So a year ago, this team has been working very closely with our business ESG group from the Amundi side. And the goal was simple, of course, to design in the best way a solution to monitor our ESG investment constraints, our portfolio modeling, and how all this will be related and scaled to address, I would say, as you said, climate changes, climate stressed, net zero now framework, biodiversity, and all this with the regulatory constraints on top, as it put constraints on the way we define, communicate, give transparency for within all our funds. And within all this, of course, there are different innovation framework which were key, like data management, as you mentioned, for structured and unstructured, or AI.
So what is striking with this, with Alto Sustainability, is really that is cutting across the whole investment workflow. That's the challenge, right? Because it's not just like a self-contained module that you just plug into Alto portfolio management solutions is really something that is going to go at every step during the workflow investments, I guess, I don't know, during the trade ideation, risk management, of course, reporting, etc. So bringing the right data, the right indicators at the right time in a very contextual way for the end users, which can be, as you say, it could be different profiles of users. So that must be a very challenging project to run. And so you said the innovation lab was, so it didn't happen overnight, obviously.
Definitely.
But you have an innovation lab, a structure that allows you to come up with these innovative solutions, even if they're complex in their execution, right?
Yes, definitely. And as you said, innovation is also getting ideas internally, that means within Amundi, and externally with partners like yourself, Pierre. And because here there were different patterns, like how you use data as a source, various data sets, which is coming, how you clean them, how you validate them. And this is about AI, NLP. So there are a lot of framework, not of technology, I would say not invented all here within Amundi, but with partners, external forums. It's a kind of a shared community to get all this in motion, I would say, and be able to provide this the package at the end. The Alto sustainability is the end, is the top. So it adds lab innovation 1 year, get the right users, get the right partners, analyze, and then still work in progress.
Fantastic. I think you're right. There's also the ideas coming from different aspects, and you're in a unique position because you also, as we say, you serve different client profiles. You have your institutional clients, assets, and wealth management, and this is where you can have, I guess, some kind of cross-pollination where some of them are maybe going to stretch the product in one direction, others in another direction, and that's that we also have innovation labs at Endava. Actually, we're going to soon we're going to have our annual competition where all Endavans are going to can participate. And what is interesting, we also have different verticals. So there's obviously banking, capital market, we have insurance, payment, healthcare, media, mobility, etc. And having these people coming with some innovation and sometimes borrowing from different vertical is makes for a very, very rich competition. There's but obviously, like you mentioned, there's one of the major themes over the past year have been definitely data and artificial intelligence. Is that something that you also see for the coming future for Amundi?
Yes, no, definitely. Because data, as you said, it goes across all the elements of Amundi, everywhere. So it's the Alto sustainability is just an example, which is key because it goes everywhere. But we see like a 360-degree needs of data. So it's a complete analysis. And of course, AI is helping because we're having a lot of data. At Amundi, trust is key. That means confidence in the data and the information we give to our clients based on our portfolio modeling, all our structure. So AI is here to help us, and we are investing heavily on this also within the group. Definitely.
I would love to discuss that further with you, Denis. I'm afraid this is all we have time for today.
Okay. All right.
So we need to have you back for further capital conversations about data and AI.
With great pleasure. No.
Thank you, Denis. Thank you very much for joining us and sharing your insights on innovation in asset management. To all our listeners, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Capital Conversations. Thank you for joining us today and looking forward to doing so next month. Until next time.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Pierre. Bye-bye.
Bye, Denis.